urine curled at the backs of our nostrils. "It smells the same," she said. We turned into the elevator to ride up to her old floor. The door closed, the odor thickened. She found a cloth in her coat pocket and covered her mouth and nose. The button for her floor was broken. From the floor above, we walked into the dim stairwell and down the steps, which were gouged, as if an addict had tried, in an act of lunatic need, to score by chiseling off and selling chunks of concrete. "People killed themselves in that elevator," she remembered, lowering the cloth from her face. "They was on whatever drugs they was on in that era." We knocked repeatedly at the door that had once been her family's. A woman opened it several inches, then quickly bolted it again. We continued down the ravaged steps and outside along a path, passing under a series of sycamore trees whose branches were covered in discarded plastic bags, black sacks from corner stores, hundreds of them whisked up in the wind, caught in the limbs, and quivering like monstrous leaves. Valerie's older brother was sent away for robbery as a teenager, she mentioned, and at some point, either before that first incarceration or later, he started using, shooting up. Eventually, purple blotches and bloody lesions appeared and spread on his skin. The skin his family had called clean in the winters and dirty in the summers because his complexion stayed light through the cold months and turned darker when he was out in the sun. Eventually, he died of AIDS. Each contestant performed 2 arias in the semifinals. The singer picked the first. The judges listened, conferred among themselves for about 10 seconds, and chose the second piece from a short list of repertoire that the semifinalist had submitted. "Madamina," one of the judges called up to Ryan. He drank from a bottle of water and remembered to unbutton his suit jacket, which he'd planned to do if this aria was selected. He revealed a bright and glossy scarlet vest. In the aria from Mozart's Don Giovanni, Ryan's character, who is Giovanni's manservant, gleefully torments one of Giovanni's lovers by telling her about all the women his boss has seduced. The music is full of mischief, the lyrics full of comic hyperbole. The singer has hardly any option except to be theatrical, to be playful, to ham, and Ryan didn't resist. He swayed his shoulders as he pronounced the sensuous syllables of the word España. In Spain alone, he sang, his boss had claimed no fewer than 1,003. When he gave his upper body a twist to one side and the other, his jacket flapped wide open. Country girls, chambermaids, city girls. He celebrated Giovanni's conquests, his red vest looking like a sign declaring unlimited lust. Baronesses, marquises, princesses. His resonant voice filled the far reaches of the theater, and as he ran on with his list, he exuded every bit of Mozart's unhinged exuberance. Women of every rank, of every shape, of every age. He swept his hands profligately through the air. He likes them plump when the winter sets in. Ryan sang the Italian lyrics, Vuol d'inverno la grossata, with relish. But in the summer he likes them slim. He fluttered his fingers manically. He tilted his hefty torso to one side. He is not choosy, be she ugly, be she beautiful. He shimmied and grinned. Even the old ones he conquers. On the climactic notes, he did a single quick gyration with his hips, leaned back with his elbow on the piano, and beamed. The competition's director, Galetha Nichols, told the singers to line up. An hour and a half had crept by since Ryan's Madamina. 4 more contestants had taken their turns, and then the judges had hidden themselves away and debated. Everyone was crowded in an area between the red-carpeted stairs curving down to the lobby and the bank of windows overlooking the plaza. Singers, family, Met patrons, voice teachers, in-house photographers, 150 people through whom Nichols navigated, her large, pillowy body draped in patterned fabric. With her round face and little glasses and ready laugh, she was the maternal figure of the contest. Her soft weight seemed to absorb and slightly reduce the desperation surrounding her. Decades ago, she herself had set out to sing opera. She had trained at a